Hi, second graders. I chose this book, and you may look at it and say, well, what in the world is that? This is a very special book for me. It was given to me when I was in second grade by my aunt, and I loved it so much that it's kind of looking tattered and torn, and the cover fell off. But I know the author is Shel Silverstein. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. And the story called the poems called Where the Sidewalk Ends. So there's my title page. Of course, there's no cover because of me. Shel Silverstein did make a cover, but I damaged it because I loved it so much. That happens sometimes. So this is a whole book of different poems. I'm not going to read them all to you this time. I'm going to choose a poem, and I'll continue to read poems from this, my favorite book that I read when I was in second grade, just like you. This was one of my favorite ones. This one was called Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia, Stout would not take the garbage out. I don't know if you can see, look at that garbage piled to the ceiling. And I love poems. They have a rhythm and a rhyme, and they're fun to read, and sometimes they rhyme. Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia, Stout would not take the garbage out. She'd scour the pots and scrape the pans, candy the yams and spice the hams. And though her daddy would scream and shout, she simply would not take the garbage out. And so it piled up to the ceilings, coffee grounds, potato peelings, brown bananas, rotten peas, chunks of sour cottage cheese. It filled the can, it covered the floor, it cracked the window and blocked the door with bacon rinds and chicken bones, drippy ends of ice cream cones, prune pits, peach pits, orange peel, gloppy glumps of cold oatmeal, pizza crusts and withered greens, soggy beans and tangerines, crusts of black burned buttered toast, grisly bits of beefy roasts. The garbage rolled on down the hall. It raised the roof. It broke the wall. Greasy napkins, cookie crumbs, globs of gooey bubble gum, cellophane from green bologna, rubbery, blubbery macaroni, peanut butter caked and dry, curdled milk, and crusts of pie, moldy melons, dried up mustard, eggshells mixed with lemon custard, cold French fries and rancid meat, yellow lumps of cream of wheat. At last, the garbage reached so high that finally it touched the sky. And all the neighbors moved away, and none of her friends would come and play. And finally, Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia, Stout said, okay, I'll take the garbage out. But then, of course, it was too late. The garbage reached across the state, from New York to the Golden Gate, and there in the garbage she did hate. Poor Sarah met an awful fate that I cannot right now relate because the hour is much too late. But children, remember Sarah Stout and always take the garbage out. I hope you enjoyed that poem, and I hope you look forward to hearing some more Shel Silverstein poems. Have a great day.